The problem is that sometimes people will call at night. It might interrupt your personal life. And if you miss the call, then you have to scramble bits of information later on the next day. It's not ideal. And voicemail, honestly, is not the best customer experience. Hiring staff just costs you a lot more money. Staying on call 24/7 is going to drain your personal life. And ignoring the calls essentially gives your tenants a bad experience. So instead, I'm going to show you how to set up your own after-hours AI assistant to handle those calls. And it's only going to take 5 minutes. I'll walk you through the whole process right now. So we've been using fastresponse.ai. You can get started for free and actually test this out because we're big believers that you got to try something before you actually commit to it. So if you just click the link in the description, it'll take you here. And when you get started, you'll see a setup wizard. You can just choose your industry and you're going to take your company website and simply paste that here. And you're going to see how easy it is to get started. This is going to extract the business information and create your first agent. So we got the name, address, business info. We hit next. Here we can choose the different functions that we want. So you can have your AI answer questions, comment FAQs, filter out spam calls. You can also have it transfer calls to any member of your team, multiple different numbers. And you can have it text your tenants links. You can also book appointments for showings. We covered that in a separate video. So for now, we'll keep it simple. And as you can see, it's generated 13 FAQ questions based on the company website. Now, at any time, you can always update your information in here. Now let's explore some of the different voices that we have. So you can change the first greeting message.
Hi there. Thank you for calling County Property Management. How can I assist you today?
Hi there. Thank you for calling County Property Management. How can I assist you today?
Hi there. Thank you for calling County Property Management. How can I assist you today?
I like Nick. Let's actually hear how our first agent sounds.
Hi there. Thank you for calling County Property Management. How can I assist you today?
Hey, so I need some help managing. I can't handle it anymore. I got too many calls coming in. What do I do?
I understand managing property calls can get overwhelming. Are you looking for help with a tenant communications, maintenance requests, or something else specific?
It's mainly for maintenance requests, like when someone calls me like at midnight because their sink is leaking or the AC is off. Like, how can you guys help with that?
We can definitely help with that. We handle maintenance coordination for our clients, including after-hours emergencies. Would you like to know more about how our maintenance process works?
Well, I'm curious, actually, can we maybe like role play? Like I'll pretend to be a tenant and I want to see how you handle my call.
Absolutely. Go ahead and pretend to be your tenant and I'll respond just like I would in a real maintenance emergency call. Whenever you're ready, start the scenario.
Hey, so my sink is leaking and it's been going on the last couple days and I'm worried there might be something worse going on with the plumbing.
Thank you for letting us know about the leak. I understand how stressful that can be. Can you tell me if the leak is getting worse or if there's any flooding or water damage right now?
It's just been the same the last couple days, but yeah, I don't know if it's just like a hazardous issue. Should I go like shut off the water or something?
If you're able to safely shut off the water to the sink, that's a good idea to prevent further leaking. I'll make sure our maintenance team is notified right away. Can I get your best contact number so we can update you and coordinate a repair visit?
Do you think you could walk me through on the phone, like how can I shut off the sink right now just for today?
Of course, usually there are 2 small valves under the sink, one for hot water and one for cold. Turn both valves to the right or clockwise to shut them off. This should stop the water flow to your sink. If you have any trouble or don't see the valves, let me know what you see under your sink and I can help guide you further.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually smelling something. It might be mold.
Thank you for letting me know. If you're smelling something that might be mold, it's important to address this quickly. Please avoid using the sink for now, and we'll get a maintenance technician out as soon as possible. Can I get your best contact number so we can keep you updated and schedule the repair?
Not bad for a first demo. And again, we saw that just from the setup wizard, copy paste the website. I didn't even tweak anything. I just picked a voice. And here we can give it even more specific instructions. Here you can give it very, very specific scripts, protocols, guidelines. But for now, we'll keep it simple. Down here, we can see the enabled tasks. This is where we have our FAQs that are already pre-generated, which we can update, of course, if we want to. We can also upload files if we have a more extensive knowledge base. While your AI assistant is on the calls, it can actually access these files. Here under website listings, it automatically scans whatever available listings you have. So when new people ask about potentially coming in to see one of the properties, the AI is going to be able to give them all the information such as price, size, how many bedrooms, location. You can have the AI text them a link to book a calendar meeting, to see more information, whatever it is that you want. And you can prompt when you want the AI to send that text. And of course, down here, transferring calls, you can just put the number you want it to transfer to and choose when you want that to happen. You can also add multiple different numbers if you have different departments. You can also choose your own phone number and pick your area code and decide whether you want AI to answer all the calls or only come in as a backup if no one answers. If you're going to use this for after hours, you can probably just have it come in as a backup if no one's able to answer first. And after every call, you can decide if you want to receive SMS or email notifications. So this way you're always up to date. Whenever you get calls, you'll see in your dashboard, everything will show up here. You'll have calls labeled with tasks. For example, if someone calls and says, hey, my sink is leaking, I need to get it fixed, the AI is going to put that here and mark it with a certain urgency level, and it'll have a follow-up task. If it's more something neutral and not as urgent and not necessarily a task, it'll show up here. For in this case, the caller identified themselves as Amazon and discussed a recent order for iPhone Pro. So this was basically a spam call that got filtered out, hence no necessary task needed. We can see the date, the length of the call, the number that called, right? We can see a little transcript, summary, etc. We can even hear the recording over here. Now let's say hypothetically this was a potential tenant. We happen to miss the call. We can actually have AI call them back, and we can set up the first message, what we want it to do. And if it does hit voicemail, we can have the AI leave a voicemail message. We can also have AI automate a text to that person. So you can automate follow-ups via text, call, or you can also manually call them yourself through the platform right here. It's up to you. You can also view all your calls in the inbox section over here. And if you click here, you can see all the same details. Summary, exactly what happened, call recordings. You also get exact transcripts as well. This is a demo account, so we're not gonna see actual tenant calls in here. But the point is, this streamlines the entire process, gives you all the urgent info that you need to follow up with your tenants as soon as possible, whether you wanna do it manually or have AI do it. It gives you that flexibility. It doesn't cost anything to get started and test it out for yourself. Just head on over to Fast Response, try it out for yourself. Let us know in the comments what you think. And hopefully this prevents more missed calls. It prevents late night interruptions, and it starts streamlining your operations so you can take back your time, your peace of mind, and give your tenants an overall better experience, no matter what time of the day it might be.